Hello, and welcome back to another DIY. I think out of all the DIYs I've ever done, this right here is gonna be my favorite of 2019. So, we are gonna be making this diamond inspired bikini. So, all you're gonna need is swimsuits, crystal appliques, the applique sheets, I think that's what they call, some scissors, some hot glue gun, or needle and thread, or you can just use some E60 glue, which that's what I was supposed to use, but you live and you learn. I think I only got this swimsuit for like $9 or $6 because everything that I got in this haul was on sale. The appliques usually run between $10 and probably $14. These are the applique sheets. So, yeah, just letting you know. These one you can just easily just sew it on because the material is really thin. Just like how I'm just using the scissors to just cut through it, you can just simply just sew it on and it worked perfectly fine. But I don't like hand sewing anything, so that's why I just use my hot glue gun to just glue on everything. So let me stop rambling and explain what we're doing. So first thing first, I'm going to trace out the swimsuit top, which all it is a triangle, which that's all I really needed to do was just trace out the triangle. Just match it up exactly how I wanted it to be. A little bit inwards, not all of the material I'm going to be using, but just enough. I should have just used a pen or something to just line it up instead of doing all that work. Because right now I'm just using the scissors to just poke some hole into it so that when I start cutting, I know where to cut. This took me a good minute because I kept having to cut off more material because I cut it way too big. So I would suggest just use a pen or something to just mark it up so that when you cut it, you can just cut it and just be done with it. So yeah, just fixing it up. So the next step is to actually start gluing everything together. I should have just glued the bikini first and then just place the applique on top, but I decided to do it this way. Just glue the applique and then place it on top. But you know, hot glue gun, as soon as you glue it, then it just start drying, so you have to be quick with it. So that's what I had to do. So I had to go over it a couple of times because it kept on drying way too fast. So that's why I was suggesting the E60 gun, the E60 glue. Plus, you can save yourself from burning your fingers. Just saying. So I cut out 2 triangles, as you can see. And now I'm just going to be gluing them on. I didn't show you the second one because it was the exact same step that I did on the first one. Just mark it out. Cut it. Now just gluing everything together. And the best thing about this is I didn't have to wait for it to dry because it dried immediately. So I got to try it on as soon as it finished. Look at how it looks. It looks amazing. Just wait until I show you guys with how it looks with the flashlight on. So the next step would be the bikini bottoms. So it's the exact same thing. Before I started this video, I was going to be using this applique on a different swimsuit, but I changed my mind at the last minute because the yellow matches the applique. That's why I decided, why not just do it this way? So yeah, all I'm going to do is just trace out the shape of the bikini and then just cut the applique so that all I needed to do was just glue it on so it looks really good. Just like what I did to the top. Quick and easy. I just want to start screaming right now, but I'm not. I'm gonna contain myself. But just look at it, especially when it hits the sun, it just glisten. It is amazing. The one thing I don't like about it is, since it's a bikini set, the top is way too small. It's a little bit too small, and the bottom fit perfectly fine. So that's what happens when you buy a set. But just look at it. It's amazing. I'm so happy with how it turned out. And that's how it looks on. I got this cover from Amazon as well.